here much earlier than usual. Usually I go live like around 7 on Sundays, and then the internet is going crazy. So what we're gonna do is, just come in here earlier, see if we have less tech situations because it's earlier. But anyway, I'm doing well. I hope you and your family are safe and doing well. Um, had a very productive week, a lot going on. If you follow me on Instagram, you're seeing that now I'm finally becoming more active there. So I definitely want to connect with you guys on Instagram. So Kimberly Gamble, DOTCOM on Instagram. If you have not followed me yet, make sure you hit me up there. And let's have some great conversations about makeup, skincare, all the different things. I'll be asking questions. I find that it's going to be a lot easier for me to be interactive with people on Instagram compared to YouTube. I mean, sometimes people put comments, and like I'll go back through all my videos and try to respond to them, but it's like not in the moment as much as Instagram. So and as you guys can see, I'm nice and shiny, all in the place to be, right in between my eyebrows and my cheeks. I do not have that much makeup on. The only thing I'm literally have on is like brows and then this lip gloss, because I didn't film yet for the day, and somebody requested for me to do a tutorial for one of my looks, like makeup looks. So I'm actually going to film a full tutorial, which I have not done in a long time. So this should be interesting. So I have no makeup coming to you. Well, less makeup coming to you guys now. But anyway, we are here, and I have a whole list of things to talk about that I've been seeing in the makeup world, streets, community that I want to address. So the first thing I want to talk about is red lipstick being controversial / people still feeling a way about wearing it. I find that very interesting. Wig hair update. This is one of my old Indique wigs that I've had for a couple years now. Unfortunately, with the whole Yummy situation, the hair ended up going back. I came to an agreement with them, but you won't see that wig anymore. So, but more Yummy hair in the future, maybe. We'll see what happens. So, basically, there was an article on Refinery 29 Beauty. I love to check out their articles and to read a little bit about what's going on over there. And one of the articles said that this woman, basically, she was like, oh, like how not that she was scared to wear red lipstick, but that it just seemed intimidating kind of. And also, like cultural aspects and all these ideas behind. I don't know if I showed you guys my nails. You like my nails? They're so pretty. They were on Instagram first. So if you want to follow over there, like I said, that is where it's at. But yeah, my nails are so cute. I literally always distracted myself by looking at my own nails. But yeah, so basically saying like, here are some kind of approachable, everyday, wearable red lips. And I really thought that we had gotten past the whole thing with the red lips. So I really thought that once it was becoming more popularized to like wear a red lip, that it was less controversial. I feel like it is 2021. We are in a place where I feel like everybody should know that there's no makeup item that, like if you have red, there. I know back in the 90s, it was very much a thing for parents to be telling little girls like, oh, red nail polish is like for hookers or something ridiculous like that, which is like, first of all, it's just a color. Second of all, it was okay when it was on natural short nails, but when it was on long acrylic nails, and all of a sudden it's a hooker nail polish, like stop at 5. So I think that we all have realized that a lot of these makeup rules about respectability and like, oh, you shouldn't wear red, or you should do this, or you should only wear like this, like it's all fake, it's all made up, and none of it is real makeup rules. So, but I did kind of think of like, maybe there are people out there who just think like a red lipstick is too bold for me, and maybe not so much around the fake societal kind of rules of what makeup you could wear. And I definitely want to say to those people out there to try it out. Definitely. Okay, so for makeup that you're not sure if you're gonna like it, but you want to try the trend, I would say go to Drugstore first. Wet n Wild has some of the best drugstore lipsticks. Sorry, you guys know I'm always playing with my hair. There we go. So I would say go to Wet n Wild, go to Milani, go to Revlon. try some of their red, bright, over-the-top lipstick colors. And that way, if you feel like, oh, this is too bright for me and it's just crazy, then it's Drugstore and you didn't waste that much money. However, I will say there's nothing better than when you don't have a full face of makeup and you just put on mascara, a red lip, and some brows if you don't have enough, and it looks beautiful. So I think that you should try a red lip, give it a try. Even if you think like I'm a more quiet, demure, laid back kind of person and a red lip is too bright for me, I would definitely say you could try, there's red lip, like balm, satiny kind of products. There's red lip glosses. I think that it just brings so much vibrant, and when we see especially these bright pinks and the red lip glosses, when you put it on your lips, like how I have it now, it just makes it look like a healthy, flushed out lip. And I feel like that is really, really what people are going for, what you're looking for. And it's not going to look as bright as over the top as you think. Okay, so try that out. Yeah, so that's the whole thing with red lips. Next, we have high end versus drugstore. Oh, that glitters is not gold. So I often find that for a lot of products, people, you don't have to have, I'm very much not my makeup collection's all high end, my makeup collection's all drugstore. It's very much a mix of both. And I really think that's how everybody's makeup collection should be. For some things like your mascaras and stuff, they have to hit the bricks every 6 to 8 weeks. So you might not want to spend $30-$40 on a mascara knowing that you're going to have to throw it out, especially if you work someplace, like if you work in a hospital or you work in a school, or like you are just an essential worker out here in these streets. Like, you do not want to be continually contaminating something and then keeping it for months at a time, really long, you know? So it's one thing with foundation and other products where it comes out the bottle and then that's it. But mascara, you're constantly dipping it back. And a lot of drugstore mascaras are fabulous. I love L'Oreal Voluminous. That's one of my favorite products, mascaras of all time. Like, and I always have one on hand. As you can see, it looks like I have no lashes now because I don't have any mascara today. But like I said, I'll be filming a tutorial, so I'm gonna look cute after I do that. Well, not cute, but less natural. So yeah, so you definitely want to have a mix of both. There are some drugstore brands that hit it out the park every time. Milani, everything that they have is great, from eyeshadows, lipsticks, lip glosses, blushes, highlighters. I haven't tried their foundations. The only bad thing I tried from Milani was that setting spray, the charcoal setting spray. Everything else was amazing from them. Another always hits it out the park, Black Radiance. They have phenomenal makeup. Wet n Wild has really good drugstore makeup. NYX, they're not at the drugs, they're at Target, but technically, I don't know if you would count them as a traditional drugstore brand. However, they have really great makeup at a drugstore price point. So I think that we could count them as drugstore. And I think they're phenomenal. NYX is so, so good. And they have so many different shades, colors, products. If you ever have the chance to go to an NYX store, just know that you're going to lose your mind because they have so much stuff. It's amazing. And I love NYX too. So it's not to say that you always automatically have to hit the high end and go high end. There are some products where the high end version is just better, but those are few and far in between. And you might be able to find a drugstore kind of dupe that it might not last as long. It might not be as opaque. You might have to pack it on a little more, but it's going to be kind of close and give the same color and feeling as that high end version. So, yeah, I definitely feel like you need a mixture of both. So this whole idea where it's high end versus drugstore, I kind of don't even agree with that. I feel like it should be high end plus drugstore or drugstore plus high end. Like, you should be mixing both together. That way you can get that really good full experience of creating your makeup wardrobe. Because like I said, one, you have to dispose of things for your health. Two, trends come and go. Like, I'm so thankful that I bought, what was it? ColourPop's body glitter. I'm so glad I bought it from them and I didn't get the Fenty Body Lava. Fenty Body Lava, people love it and they say it's good, but because I don't wear body makeup that often, for me to spend $60 on something that I used 3 times during the summertime, literally only on my legs, because I'm scared that it will transfer if I put it on my arms and hug somebody, like, it was a good investment at the price point that I was able to get it at. And I don't think that everything that you buy has to be high end. Even when I have the money for it, you best believe there's some things that I go to the Sephora collection and see what they have. I'm trying to mix it up, you know, because it's giving you the same, just as good result. There's a lot of like in the middle kind of brands like Fenty, Glossier, where they'll hit you at the strong $18, $12, $20 point, and that's good too. So it's like, I don't think that you should, especially as much as it's not like handbags and clothes where it's like, oh, this is the Versace, and you can see it says Versace on the front. Like, no one could tell if it's MAC or if it's Wet n Wild. Like, you just have a red lipstick on. So that's even more reason why I think that you should, maybe next time you go to get your paper towels and toilet paper from Target, definitely take a stroll through the hair care aisle, the skincare aisle, and the makeup aisle, because you're going to find some really good stuff. Okay, so that's my 2 cents on the high end versus drugstore. Okay, spring makeup recommendations. I think that in the spring, your makeup look, for the most part, where people live in the United States, it's going to be getting warmer and you're going to be going outside more. So me personally, I feel like that means less makeup. I think that in terms of like, when I think of the ideal makeup, when I think of a thick studio fluid beat look, I'm thinking of more fall and winter, and I'm thinking of light, dewy, more natural, lightweight for the spring and summer. I specifically have a sweaty face, so the foundations and stuff don't really last that long for me, specifically in the summer and this winter. Once it's hot enough, when you go outside and walk 2 blocks and you get like a little bit of sweat coming down, like getting hot, that's when I stop wearing foundation, because I don't want to look like a runny, melty mess. And that's usually when I will just hit the under eye circles, which are looking not too bad today. Look, check me out getting some sleep. I'll hit the under eye circles and the discoloration with a little concealer, and then that's all she wrote. Last summer, because of the state of the world and us wearing masks, I really didn't wear any foundation. If I went out, it was just like SPF, eye makeup, brows, and then if I felt socially distant, safe, I would then whatchamacallit, then put on a little lips gloss or chapstick, or really a lot of it was this damn Laneige, because my lips were so raw all summer. So I'll do a little of that and keep it pushing. So in terms of my spring recommendations, let's say if you do want to go for the full beat, you're going somewhere special, somebody special is going to be there, you feel special, you just want to be special. My thing is go lightweight, everything. So in terms of brows, leave it the same. Brow pencil, your concealer, that's fine. In terms of eyeshadow, I do know that a glossy eye is this new trend where you kind of you do your makeup and then you put the clear, I have the ColourPop one face gloss, but there's a couple of other companies that have it, and you put a clear gloss over your eyelid. I don't think that those glossy eyes are going to translate well in the heat. I think they're going to start to melt. I think they're going to start to move. And depending on where you live, if you're talking about 90, 80 degree weather, I don't think that's a good look. I think you might have to leave the glossy eye alone, or do a glitter, like a wet glitter liquid shadow, so you could still kind of get that liquidy look, but it won't be the thick gloss on top of your eye. I don't think that's going to necessarily work out for summer. But yeah, keep the eyeshadow glitter going. Lashes all over the place. People are going back to salons and getting their individuals. There's all these magnetic ones if you want to try that. And then there's also these lashes that have like their own gripping system, and they just grip to your eyelashes. Haven't tried any of those, but I mean, they're all over Instagram. So, if that's what you're into, go check that out. Next would be, Okay, we talked about eyes. We talked about, oh, if you're not going to do the lashes, just get you a good mascara. Pat McGrath or L'Oreal Voluminous. Get you volume and length at the same time. Don't get a mascara that only does one. Mascara. So I guess next would be skin, which I actually have little things to show you guys. So if we're talking skin next, we're talking lightweight, natural looking coverage. So my fave is going to be MAC Face and Body. This is one of my favorite foundations of all time, but especially for spring and summer, it's super lightweight. It gives you that blurring kind of effect. And you could technically put it all over your body if you wanted to, but I think it's really nice and lightweight for face and that it looks really beautiful and natural. Just a little bit of powder just sets it off and it looks like your real perfect skin. Love this. I'm the shade C7. For if you have combination to dry skin. If you have oily skin, then I would say matte Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. Just I love that this one has like a little spouty. You could just do a little bit, blend it out, and it'll still give you coverage. It's lightweight, but it has that mattifying effect. So that way, if you have issues with oil, like some of us do, you'll be able to just wow. And of course, I go up, and then you see that oil right there, hard body. Try not to wipe my brows off, but that's crazy. So yeah, I would be using the matte velvet. That way I could try and keep her all under control. Another one that I like is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid. So this is another one. They have this new thing with the roller ball that it just looks like it does not have the right color consistency. Everybody puts it on and they all look like they're wearing the wrong shade. So I would say just stick with this and just use a little bit less, or mix it a little bit with your facial moisturizer and make your own tinted moisturizer, because that stuff look crazy from them. So definitely keep it light with the foundation. And then for the blushes and the powders, less is more, because I mean, when you sweat, powder is the best thing to save your makeup because it doesn't clump up, but it also is going to like help control that moisture. So a little bit of powder, don't put too much because then you're going to look crazy. In terms of lip, you definitely want to hit them with either a lip gloss or a lipstick. If you're going to do a lipstick, I would say try to do more of a satin or a matte. The creamy lipsticks, sometimes in the heat of the day, they could just start to like separate and stuff, and they melt in your purse in your car if you leave them. So the matte and the satins can usually hold up a little more in the heat. Or a liquid lipstick, that'd be really cute too. Or if you're like me, you are stuck on a gloss train getting off. So lip glosses are always great too. The only thing that sucks is you can't really wear the lip glosses with the mask. So what I usually do is I'll be sans makeup, and then if I'm about to eat at a restaurant or something like that, or if I just feel the need that my lips are going to be out now, then I'll hit it with the gloss real quick. And also, you don't need the mirror for the gloss. Just real quick. So those are my recommendations for springtime makeup. Like I said, keep it light, keep it fun and flirty. At nighttime, I would definitely say if you're going out at night and you're specifically leaving your house and it's already night and it's cooler, feel free to add a little more makeup and to pile it on, because you're most likely going to be less sweaty and less likely to fall apart. But it's like if you're going to a picnic at 12 in the middle of the day and the sun is about to be blaring, like don't set yourself up with a face full of full coverage foundation and you're melting and looking crazy, because that's the worst feeling ever. The worst. Now you're like trying to sop up the sweat and the color and make sure it doesn't mess up your clothes. But then also, if it's tissue, then you get the little pieces. So now you need paper towel instead of tissue, or a handkerchief, and that's even worse because now it looks like there's melted chocolate all over the handkerchief. Lord, can you tell I've done this and been through this before? Learn from my mistakes. Okay, so in terms of my list, so we talked about lip. Oh, I guess if I talked about spring makeup, I should also talk about spring skincare. Keep your face clean and wear your SPF. That's all I gotta say. As you can see, I got the oilies. She's a pimple. She's new. Welcome. Hopefully she'll go away soon. Just make sure you're taking care of your skin. I'm trying really hard to focus on that too. I'm cleaning my cell phone screen. I'm trying not to talk on the phone with my phone to my face. I'm trying to use my earbuds more. The little, Apple Pros, just trying to keep things off my face, clean my makeup brushes, clean my jewelry, and just taking care of all the different things that I know that are going to end up on my face, because a lot of the whole skincare products, yes, it's good that you have the serum and the toner and the moisturizer and the eye cream, but if you're putting dirty things on your face habitually, especially like pillowcases and stuff like that, like you're not undoing all your skincare, but you're not doing yourself a service, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, trying to keep all the things clean. Make sure you have a good SPF. I have the balm, you got the setting spray. If you get burns in your parts, they have the SPF now that you can put in your hair. Like, just take care of your skin in the sun. I know that the sun feels so good on our skin, so we're just like, this can't be bad for me, this has to be good because it feels good. But that's not really the case all the time, so you definitely want to make sure you're taking care of it. People love to say like, oh, this celebrity, whenever there's a celebrity or a model or somebody that has amazing skin or they look good, if you read magazines and you see their breakdown of their regimen, there's always SPF. There's always SPF. There's always a moisturizer, a toner, a serum, but the SPF, she's in there heavy. And even when they wear their makeup, they'll be like, oh, this tinted moisturizer with the SPF. So that's another thing. Although I do like these foundations, they don't have SPF, but because I do use SPF skincare and SPF setting spray, it does kind of balance out in my mind. But get you a tinted moisturizer with some SPF. Like, we are really about the SPF life. So over here on this channel, especially, take care of the skin because you only get one, right? So in terms of skincare, like I said, keep everything clean that's going to be in your face, and then also make sure everything's clean. Take care of it, so then it's good. Next, so of course it is beauty sale time because it is spring and all these new collections are coming out, so they're giving us all a discount. That way we will start to spend our money and buy all the products. So what's going on? That is 2 sales, the main 2 contenders. So you got Sephora. Well, the first one actually is Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and then Sephora's Beauty Insider Sale. Now, out of these 2 sales, there's only one that I like. And if you follow my channel, you know I'm very deep in with the Sephora. And I don't not like Ulta because it's a bad situation. Like, you get 50% off of the products that they say are on sale that day. And if you love those products or you happen to be into those products, then it's a great deal. Like, here is a foundation you already use, and now instead of the full price, it's going to be 50% off. That is a great deal. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. That is a great deal for that one product. However, my preference when it comes to makeup shopping is I want to walk into the store and everything in front of me is on sale. Like, to me, that's what a sale is. It's for me to go and it'd be like, oh, this one little thing's on sale, but if you try to get something else, you're gonna have to pay full price for that. Like, to me, that's not a sale. To me, 20% off across the board. I took a picture of the mailer that I got from Sephora. 20% off everything in the store, and then 30% off sale. Or is it 30% off Sephora collection? There's some additional part. And I'm just like, that's what I'm talking about. Let me go in. Let me go crazy. It is now a sale. So that is why I do shop at Ulta. If you subscribe to my channel, make sure you are. If you're not, you'll see I have Pattern Beauty on here, Umoa makeup, Philosophies at Sephora and Ulta. But depending on who got the deal at the time, I'm buying it from them. So I very much so shop at Ulta. I go to Ulta all the time. Unfortunately, the 2 Ultas are next to me are not convenient. So in order to go to my favorite Ulta, I literally have to pass like 5 Sephoras. So if it's a brand that's at both, it just doesn't make sense for me to go to Ulta because it's like it's at Sephora, then you went to Ulta. But there's situations like Pattern Beauty where it's like Ulta is the only place that has it. So then I will literally go to the Ulta. So for me, Sephora is just more convenient. Sephora is more places. There was a time when, I'm trying to put this politically correct. There was a time when Sephora sales associates necessarily didn't have a lot of training or excitement for makeup, and they couldn't give you any expertise. And at that time, they were neck and neck with Ulta. But now it seems like Sephora employees now are more into makeup. They're using more makeup. They know about makeup more. They have their makeup that you see them wearing looks nice. And it's now a different culture. So I like that about Sephora. Ulta, by the Ultas I've been to, is very much a culture of like, if you specifically are into makeup, then you come in beat face, amazing, wanting to have talks with people, and you're really into it. But for the other people that work there, it's very much this is a retail job. I'm in my all black, scanning whatever you bought, and I don't know the difference between Morphe or It Cosmetics. Like, it's all the same to me. You know what I'm saying? So not that there's anything wrong with that, because as long as you help me find what I'm looking for, then you're doing your job. But I think Ulta's working on trying to build that, because it has changed a little. There's there's an Ulta that's not close to where I am now, but it's closer to my parents. And when I go to that Ulta, the culture has totally changed. Like, at first, there was only like 2 or 3 people into it, but now everybody there is so into makeup. They watch YouTube. They're talking about the newest product launches and what they're going to get and what they buy with their discount and stuff like that. So it is store to store starting to change, but it's just that they haven't had that national change like Sephora did, which, why lie? It took Sephora years to do that. When it was 2009, 2010, and you would go to Sephora, they were not, the people who work there were just like, we just work here. Like, they were not into makeup like that. And it now has totally changed. So whereas other brands, MAC, they were like totally rude if you weren't into makeup when you came in and if you came in fresh face, they would be like not trying to give you the time of day. And now I find that they're way more approachable, they're nicer, and it's better customer service overall. So, but back to Ulta and Sephora. My preference is put everything in the store on sale and let me get it. Sephora, Ulta does have the little coupon book, the little coupon that comes in the book that they send out. So I guess it's the idea that you can use the coupon on anything, but if you read the small print, a lot of it says no prestige brands, no this brand, no that brand, and by the time I get what I want, they'll be saying, no, you can't use the coupon on it. So I appreciate that they have the coupons. However, Ulta's sale with the one item a day or a week, that's just not my judge. So next thing we're going to talk about is since we're on the subject of Ulta, the Jaclyn Hill controversy. So Jaclyn Hill came out with her new collection. I talked about it in a couple of lives ago, so probably like a week or 2 weeks ago. And, it was just, this is Jaclyn Hill's new makeup. It's automatically going to Ulta, and boom, get it if you want. So the first video I saw, it was basically people saying like, my product's cracked. My lip pencil has air bubbles in it. I'm not sure what's really going on. And then that, I kind of chalked it up to being an anomaly. Companies are making thousands and thousands and thousands of units of makeup. So, everyone might not be perfect. And then I saw more videos of my product was cracked. My product was cracked. My product was cracked. And I'm like, dag, everybody's highlighter blush duos are cracking. Like, that means it's either a failure with packaging or a failure with shipping or what they are sending it in. Like, that's not right. Everybody's stuff shouldn't be cracked up. So that's one thing. So then after the whole it's cracked up and the air bubbles, the first thing that came out was the pictures that were leaked, and then influencers who had the kits. Then her product pictures come out, and there is a very beautiful, deep toned model in the pictures. However, there are no products in Jaclyn Hill's line that correspond with that model skin tone and could be used. So in terms of the powder foundation, they have no shade for her. The highlighter, maybe they have some shades they could finesse and use for her. The blush, it doesn't seem like she's even wearing any blush in the picture. And I'm just like, how you have her in the ad and you don't have products that fit her skin tone? And that is my problem with a lot of the makeup brands. I haven't bought any of her makeup yet. And it's not even because I like don't like her or I'm maliciously against it, but I kind of, when a new brand comes out now, I stand back, I let the YouTube, and then I see what happens, and then I'll decide if I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. Like I said, I pay for most of my makeup, so I do not take it lightly when I'm going to buy something. So when new stuff comes out, I'm just like, okay, that's cute. Kat Von D Good Apple Foundation Balm going viral on TikTok. Happy for you. That way you can make money and your brand is thriving, but I'm not going to buy it. Like, I'm not going to buy it yet. I'm going to wait a little longer, you know? So that's just my take, that I'm going to stand back and then hop in and see what's going on. So, I was doing that with Jaclyn Hill. I liked some of the liquid, what do you call these things? The liquid lip products. But I have 2 liquid lips that I bought from Pat McGrath and I'm not wearing them. Like, I literally, whenever I'm on Zoom or doing videos or something and I reach for a lip thing, it's always a lip gloss because that's just what my moment is right now. And I'm just like, I'm not buying any more liquid lipsticks. Then I saw that her swatches are different from Makeup by Shayla swatches. And then they were like, oh, well, it's the lighting and the skin tone. And I was like, well, if it changes that much on African American skin, like, then that means I'm not trying to buy it. Like, that's crazy that it looks that outrageous. Like, you have to understand, being in YouTube and watching people do swatches and makeup videos for like 10 years, never ever has anyone been like, oh, this is candy yum yum on white people, this is candy yum yum on black people. Like, you might need a lip liner or something, but it's still gonna look the same. So the fact that they're trying to say it's completely different just because of lighting and people's skin tone, I'm like, that math's not mathing. So I don't know, I'm scared to try her. Also, it's, besides the fact of things being broken up, there's no reviews. Everybody's claiming that it's selling out, and everybody's loving it and you can't get it anywhere and it's so amazing. But then when you go on Ulta.com, there's only 60 reviews, there's only 40 reviews, and I'm like, listen, Fenty Beauty puts out Post-it notes on sale starting tomorrow. As soon as people who get overnight and 2-day shipping get their packages, review stars are up. Granted, how can you really review something to give it some stars after 3 days? But to each his own. But there's reviews up. So the fact that it's all sold out everywhere, but there's no reviews, that kind of doesn't make sense to me. So we'll see what happens with that. But so that's why I haven't really hopped on the Jaclyn Hill bandwagon yet. I want to see some more. The brand that I'm actually kind of clocking right now, in addition to the Kat Von D, the foundation balm situation, is Charlotte Tilbury. I think I mentioned in previous videos that when I went to London on vacation in 2017, Charlotte Tilbury was everywhere, but there was like no people of like a darker skin tone being featured anywhere. So I was like, girl, I'm not buying your makeup. Hold on, y'all. My computer is dying. Okay, boom. We're plugged into the power. So so I was just like, I'm not sure yet. But now she seems to be a lot more inclusive. She seems to have a lot of different products she's coming out with, and I think I might give something to try real quick. So we'll see. So Charlotte Tilbury was next on my list. But Charlotte Tilbury, what other brand I want to try? Belief. They have a sleeping mask that is like a cooling sleeping mask. I want to try that. I'm gonna have a whole list and a whole situation of all the things that I want to get for Beauty Insider this spring. For those of you who may not know, I'm a May baby, so for me, this is like gearing up birthday time, and I'm thinking I want to get a lot of skincare stuff, and take advantage of the sale and get a lot of things that might be a little on the pricier end. Natasha Denona got these expensive eyeshadow palettes. I'm debating if I should get one. If Pat comes out with anything between now and my birthday, I'm getting it. Except for those eyeshadow kits and the lip glittery things. Not that. But if she comes out with an eyeshadow palette, I'm getting it. Yeah. But I'm definitely waiting patiently to see who launches what and makes what moves by April 9th. Fenty Beauty, this new Dew Tint Easy Drops or whatever. I want to try that, but I'm going to wait till it goes on sale. So I'm just going to sit back and relax and try to see what people come out with till April 9th. I'm not buying no makeup from now till then. I'm going to no buy. So don't ask me if I don't show it to you. I bought some makeup at the beginning of the month, and that was it. That was some Glossier stuff that I got, and most of it was skincare. It was only a little bit of makeup. So that is it. I'm not buying nothing until VIB sale. I mean, Beauty Insider sale. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you coming to my channel and seeing this video. Things I want to know from you in the comment section. What spring makeup are you getting? What spring skincare stuff are you checking for? What expensive makeup products are you looking to buy from these sales? And did you get anything from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty? Maybe I'm sleeping on it. Maybe I'm missing out and there's something that I should have purchased, and you can tell me about what I missed out, so I'll check out for it next time. So thanks so much for coming to the live. I really appreciate you watching, coming to my channel, even if you're not watching this live. Thank you so much for watching. I have a lot of other videos. What you should do now is hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be in the know of all the videos I put up on the channel: beauty, skincare, hair. We can talk about it all. Then hit the notification bell. That way when I go live or post a new video, you'll get a notification and be the first to know. All right. So thanks so much for checking out the video and for coming to my channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kimberly Gamble, DOTCOM.com, spelled out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.